Hey guys, what's going on? It's Clever Techie, and in this video we're going to cover basic PHP object-oriented features. And in this video we're going to create a class and then create properties and methods inside the class and then instantiate or create the object from our class template. We create a class in PHP by using the keyword class followed by the class name. I'm gonna name my class element, and then we enclose the code inside of the curly brackets. Now let's create some public properties using the public keyword. I'm gonna name my first property name and the second property meaning. Now we're also going to create a constructor method, and the constructor method is run automatically when we create the object from the class. And we name the constructor method by using two underscores and the keyword construct. We're also going to include two properties inside of the constructor, which will take in the name and the meaning of the element that we're going to be creating. And what this is going to do is it's going to assign the object, which is what the this keyword is referring to. It's referring to the object that we're creating, and then it's going to assign the object's variable to whatever property is given in the function of the object when it's instantiated. So these variables will be created for our object automatically when we create the object. Okay, and let's also go ahead and define another function. This one we're gonna name display, and what this function is gonna do is it's simply going to print out our name and meaning, and we're going to enclose this name inside of the curly brackets because we're printing it inside of the double quotes, and then element is associated with this meaning. Okay, so we're also going to enclose this in curly brackets here. So now we have a constructor function, we have two properties, and we have a custom method. So let's now go ahead and create another class, and this class is going to extend from our main element class. So this is called inheritance. This is when another class inherits from the parent class. And let's create an element called air, and it's going to extend the element. So at this point, the air class inherits all the properties and methods of the parent class elements, which means it's going to have the same exact properties and methods. Now let's go ahead and add another method to this child class. I'm going to name it habit, which is going to be like a habit reminder, which is associated with the air element, and this one is going to be associated with breath awareness to remind us to breathe. Also, we can override inherited method of the parent method if we name it the same as the parent method, which is display. So let's create a method here named display, and it's going to override the parent method. So instead of calling and printing out the name element associated with meaning, we're gonna have some custom message here. So instead of that, we're gonna also print this name variable, but then we're gonna say element book, and we're going to print a book which is associated with this element, the healing power of the breath. Okay, so now we have created the parent class. We also created the child class, which is extending from the parent class. So now we have inheritance going on, And finally, let's go ahead and instantiate the object from this child class that we have created here. And we do this by creating the variable name, and then using the keyword new, and then the class name, which is air. Now, since our child class is inheriting the constructor method from the parent element, we're going to provide name and meaning of the air. So the name is air, and the meaning is associated with the breath. Okay, so now if we call our display method, we should have air element book, the healing power of the breath, printed out. And as you can see, we have an air element book, the healing power of the breath, which is exactly what we wanted. And if we comment out this method here, if we don't override the parent method, then we're gonna have this message instead. So as you can see, air element is associated with the breath, so the parent method is now being called instead of the child method. Okay, let's go ahead and uncomment this. So this is how method overriding works. And if we wanted to access any of the properties like name and meaning, we can do this individually by going air and then using the object access, which is a dart, the same thing that we did here. And then we can just say name and concatenate and print out the meaning as well. Let's also go ahead and print out the BR tag and then view this in the browser, and now we have air and breath. So that's how we access the individual properties, and that's how we can call the methods. So that's it for this video on basic PHP object-oriented features as well as inheritance. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Clever Techie out.